Forestdale stood out to me because we had looked at other places, and I realized at the time that I was looking for a smaller community. I liked the fact that she would be here. I just felt when I got here that she would do well here. It was bright, it was new, it's the cleanliness. I don't have to worry about her all the time. I feel like somebody else is watching her. I don't have that constant worry. I'm Elena Vitale, and my mom has been a resident here for 3 years. Since my mom has moved to Forestdale Park, she has thrived. She's gaining weight, she is much happier, she has been active, she's been interacting with other residents here and socializing more, and I think that's helped her a lot.
My husband was having quite a few mini strokes, and the result was he had to go to rehab. And the last rehab, they suggested to think about moving him into a permanent facility. We stepped in, and then the delightful Terry came to meet us, and we were sold that this is the place.
My brother and I started searching for places, and we went to 3 before this, walked in here and knew it was the right one. The people we met were wonderful. I walked all through the facility and looked at residents' faces. You can tell a lot from that. And everybody seemed happy and contented and busy and pleased.
I don't want to label it as my job, but more of a, it's better to think of it as a community member. And I think that mindset helps out. And you have to enjoy working with seniors, but you also have to enjoy working not just with seniors, but acknowledge that you're working with a team. So we're here to support each other. We're here to think of ourselves and others as members of the community. It's a workplace, yes, but again, a community as well. I don't see it as a job. I see it more as, hooray, I get to spend time with the residents and with people that are, that make my days so much better.
I'm from Jamaica, and I've been going back and forth for 20 odd years, but I've been living here 21 years, and this was my first job at McFadden Manor. When it closed and I went to Chelsea, I said, no, I have to come back here. And as I said, I didn't choose it, it chose me. Believe me, I'm in awe of the whole thing because, as I said, it was a very small, intimate nursing home. And it's still a small, intimate, assisted living because I can recite everybody's name. That's how intimate it is. Because when you do people care, and people care is your business, it's just awesome. The little thing, a little glass of water, a little braid in the hair, a little fold of the clothes, and they're so appreciative because it's like, it's their home, and you have to treat them like their home. So a little love and kindness goes a long way. What it takes for me to do my job, a great smile, great attitude, love and compassion. Because as I said, our business is people care. And basically that's what you need. The physical things will fall in place, but love and respect.
We were concerned about having my mother in some place that was safe and a place where she would be happy. And from that standpoint, we really couldn't be happier. My mother and father were born in Malden. She's really been a vibrant member of the community. She writes for the local newspaper. Malden, this is where her home is.
Well, I went to my doctor, who's my heart doctor, just before I came here. And I said, Doctor, what do you think of me going into assisted living? And he said, well, you'll have every need you'll ever want. And do you know what? I have found that to be true.
Here, the directors are very, very involved with every one of us, and they care very much what is important to all of us. They are wonderful, and they are right on top of everything that goes on around here, good, bad, or otherwise, and they are instant to take care of it. It's very much like a family. And I think that Terry does a very good job making sure that it stays very much like a family. It's just very, very easy place to come and spend your time and live here. I am part of the ambassador program. It's wonderful. It's a program that all of us ambassadors welcome new people to the community and introduce them to everybody as they come into the dining room and make sure that they're comfortable and happy and they don't need anything and they can find their rooms and they can find the dining room and they can find anything else here.
My mom likes the exercise programs that they have. They do walking, they do chair yoga, they do other exercises during the day.
May I just say another benefit of being here at Forestdale is the great food. Some of the residents even complain that they tend to gain weight here because the food is so good. I hope the residents feel that they're being spoiled and that it's as if every dining experience is like going to a restaurant, but a very brain healthy, hearty, good for you, but also delicious meal. We do have, I call her our master gardener, and that's her domain, and we're lucky for it. She's kind enough to tend to the garden, but also harvest and offer. We have terrific tomatoes this year, for example, so she'll harvest them in the morning, we'll find them, and thanks to her efforts, we get to share those free tomatoes with the residents. The major crowd pleaser in terms of programming is oftentimes the music. Thanks to our terrific piano room, they dance with us and sing with us. So it becomes all the more richer and much more fun. You see more laughs and tend to hear more laughs when that happens.
The love I found here was extraordinary. And to this day, my two sons talk about this place with much gratitude and love.
Forestdale has always lived up to my expectations that I've had, and I haven't had any regrets having her live here.
I just always feel like I want to thank the staff, and so I will do that right now. I thank the staff for always caring.
It's a small place, but we have big hearts.
Yeah, Forestdale Senior Living is more like a home. So when they come from a family visit, we say, welcome home, because it is their home.